What's up, y'all? It's your favorite cousin, Cowboy Jay. Just finished up with a workout and shower. Getting ready to head out. Made me a little smoothie because I'm doing the fruit diet for pretty much the first part of the entire day, and then at night I have me a high protein solid meal. I've been leaning out. The energy is amazing, feeling good. But today I wanted to talk to y'all about never quitting, accepting failure. It's okay to fail, and most people think when they fail that means something bad. But for me, knowing a lot of successful people, being around a lot of successful people, what I've took from them is they never quit. So a lot of famous people, a lot of celebrities that we might know of, if you go back and you do your research, you'll realize that these people didn't become successful until their 40s, 50s, 60s. And I don't care what age you are at right now. And let me give y'all a prime example of one of my clients. My client is 64 years old. She came to me wanting to get healthier. She was overweight, not feeling good about who she was, who she has become. Her goal was to lose some fat, lose some weight, but be able to run around with her kids and grandkids, and feel good about herself, feel good about the skin that she's in. And guess what? She's lost over 20 plus pounds. She's lost 6 inches. She's lost 6 inches. That's major for a 64-year-old. Most people at that age, they didn't already gave up. She's putting in the work. She's showing up each and every day. That accountability. And let me tell you, failure doesn't mean, so let's say she isn't someone, we didn't have her working out every single day. We didn't have a specific meal plan. I just put the right foods in place for her to eat and have fun and enjoy. And if she messed up, because she did so good and her body is so used to eating the good foods and feeling good after the good foods and not feeling bloated, feeling sluggish, feeling like she needs to take a nap. So once she goes off plan, even for just one meal, she goes off plan, her body is recognizing, oh, this isn't good. I'm not used to eating this right here. So her body is doing what it's supposed to, and her body is listening. She's listening. She's aware of what she's putting in her body and the way it's making her feel. So she's in tune with herself versus last year, she wouldn't even have thought twice. Last year or the years before, she would have just thought, oh, that was just normal. That's just every time I eat something, this is the way that my body reacts. But now she knows that she is capable of more. She's not willing to quit on herself. She knows that all through, and for her mindset, what we developed is just because she go off plan, that doesn't mean failure. It isn't great, but it isn't failure, because when you don't do so good, and let's just say she failed. Let's just say she went out of town, or it was a dinner, she went to a birthday and she didn't eat what she was on plan. If we're going to consider that a failure, guess what she did? Guess what she did, what she would normally have done? She got right back on track with that next meal, whether that was a meal within the same day, that next meal, or the meal for the next morning. She showed back up. She didn't accept failure and thinking that just because she don't get a good workout in, just because she don't get her steps in, just because she didn't eat a great meal, she didn't allow that to determine the rest of her life. And that's where you have to check yourself. You have to realize that no, you're not going to be perfect. None of us are perfect, and you have to be willing to accept that. So knowing that you will is a guaranteed possibility that you're going to fail at a lot of things that you do in life. But mentally she's prepared. Mentally she's prepared, that knowing that, okay, It ain't gonna be the best. This ain't gonna be the best meal, or this might not be the best workout. I didn't get to a workout or anything like that. She knows that all I gotta do is go one more time. Try one more time. So you can't accept quitting on yourself. It's okay to fail. I can accept failure, but I cannot accept quitting. I cannot accept you quitting on yourself, because you have the goal. And if you quit on yourself, just imagine everything else in life that you're going to quit on. Just imagine how easy it's going to be for you to quit on the ones that love you most. So that's what I need you to realize, that failure is a good thing, because all you got to do is try one more time. Try one more workout. Try to get up one more time. Try to eat one more healthy meal. Try to think one more positive thing. Just keep trying. Keep trying and keep trying until you finally get the hang of it. You finally are able to get in a groove to where you're able to show up day in and day out. Hello?
Want a smoothie from McDonald's or no?
Yeah, just grab me one. Strawberry banana.
No, thank you. Can I get a strawberry banana shake?
Smoothie.
What else? Smoothie. Sorry. Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, thanks.
In life is going to throw a lot of things at you. And somebody said, I heard a quote yesterday. I was listening to a podcast. They said something along the lines, I'm going to mess it up. A lot of us, we have plans. We have plans for ourselves. We have a plan to go to work, to get there on time, but something can throw you off. We have a plan to set ourselves up in life to be the most successful. We have a plan to eat right for an entire week. We have a plan to go to the gym every day for 7 days. But life throws a lot of things at you, and it's pretty much when you make a plan, how often does that plan actually go the way that you planned it? So usually something is throwing your plan off. So now when you prepare versus plan, when you prepare, you are taking into account the things that could mess you up. So then when you prepare for things to mess you up, you got the right things in place so that that plan can stay on track. You following me? So when you have a plan, I want you to be able to stick with that plan as much as possible, but I want you to prepare yourself for that plan to go off the rails. I want you to prepare yourself for that nutrition, that meal plan that you're on. You're eating healthy day by day. I want you to prepare. We set ourselves up. I set my clients up for success and in that way by preparing themselves. So let's do good up until that birthday. Let's do good up until that holiday. Let's do good as many times, stack as many days in a row. That compound interest, keep stacking those daily deposits instead of withdrawals. Keep putting in those daily deposits so that when you do have to make a withdrawal, that withdrawal from that account isn't taking a toll on your body. It's not taking a toll on your bank account, because you've invested in yourself day by day, week by week. And when you do that, when you do have an off day where you don't feel like moving, it's going to be a lazy day, or it's going to be a cheat day when it comes down to your nutrition. If you prepare yourself like that instead of planning for it, you prepare your life in that scenario for those things to happen, you're mentally stronger. You're mentally knowing that I'm okay. I can afford to make this withdrawal because I prepared, and I'm willing to accept failure because I know that I'm about to get right back on track. All I got to do is show up one more time. So that's today's message, y'all. Remember, if you want to thrive each and every day and not just survive it, you got to keep willing to try and try and try over and over again, knowing that I am prepared to fail. I am prepared to fail. But I plan to keep trying one more time. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all be great. Remember, it's your favorite cousin, Cowboy Jay. I love y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. Keep thriving and not just surviving each day. Love y'all.